Hello, hello, and hello. Whew, what are we talking about today here on this setup? Let's talk about it. On the way to work today, something just crossed my mind and I wanted to share. I made a post earlier today about don't let people bring you into their storms. I can offer you an umbrella. I got my own storm. Don't bring me into yours because I don't need to be in your storm. I got my own storm. Let me break that down a little further. So a lot of times I feel like people be going through stuff and they project that stuff on you, that energy, those emotions, those feelings, they just project it on you. If you're not saying what they want you to say, if you're not responding the way they want you to respond, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of times, and I've done that before in the past till I realized what I was doing. And you know how you've been upset, you had a bad day at work or wherever, and you snap at your kids. We kind of do that sometimes. So what I learned to do was just separate that stuff, and just kind of like clear it out. Okay, this is what I got going on, but it's not this person's fault, it's not that person's fault, right? And a lot of times when I feel like somebody's doing that to me, I will delete a voicemail, I will delete a text message, I won't even read it. You know what I'm saying? If I start reading it and I feel like this is something that's gonna put me in a worse mood than I'm already in, I'm just not gonna entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have our own stuff going on, and a lot of times I don't think people really think about that. There's like they over here experiencing something, right? And they wanna whatever you got going on, and I guess you might tap that last little button and push them over the edge. And then they started, they started, saying nasty things to you and doing nasty things to you and stuff. And a lot of times we take it personally, like we lash out on them, and then everybody just mad. It's like a bunch of wasted energy. So what I do is anytime I feel like somebody's trying to project their troubles, their problems, their whatever they got going on me, I just avoid it. I like I said, I delete on repeat. I delete text messages. I delete voicemails. Like, don't leave me nothing nasty. Don't text me nothing nasty. Don't text me nothing you don't want text back to you. I understand you having a bad day. I understand you going through something, but that ain't on me. That's on you. I already got what I got on me. So you keep that on you. And sometimes I feel like people do that, right? And they don't even realize that they're doing it. And you don't know what that other person, or you couldn't know what they got going on. You're just so selfish, and you're just not even thinking about it. You're not even worrying about that. You're like, I'm just want to tell them how I feel, tell them a piece of my mind, and however you feeling, right? We do that, right? But is that right? Like, really think about that. Is that right? But we do it. We do it. It's been done. It happens all the time. But I have become so much aware of myself and what I do. And I call my own self out on stuff I do. I'm like, ooh, that wasn't good. And so for me, transparency is like my new name. So a lot of times when I'm going through stuff or I'm feeling stuff, I tend to respond in like a smart alecky way, or a little nasty way. So for me to change that, I recognize that for me to change that, I don't respond at all. I just ignore. I ain't saying it's the best way. I'm saying that's what I got going on right now. So I'm working on that. I don't have it all together. I ain't all the way there. But I'm working on that. And so, that's something I thought about today when I was listening to Lisa Nichols' video today. And she was talking about that, and she was, talking about, her flaws and stuff that she has going on with herself that she recognized, and she's working on that. And we all work in progress. We're not all perfect. We don't always respond the way we should respond. We don't, we're human, right? We don't have it all together. Nobody has it all together. If they say that's the case, it's not the case. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has it all together. We all work in progress. I know I'm work in progress. A lot of stuff that would have normally just teed me off, I just really just take a backseat to it, and I just kind of like, I just don't even put myself in that situation till I'm ready to be there again, to revisit that again, to talk about that again, to be in that space again. And I have to do that. I'm gonna give myself a timeout. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give me no timeout. I'm gonna give myself a timeout. And that's sometimes we need to look at ourselves and what we're doing. And a lot of times also, you can call somebody and vent to them and tell them your problems, but here's what I want you to think about. Before you do that, ask them, see how their day going. Just listen to them. Listen to what they're not saying. Listen to what they're saying. Are they capable of handling your venting, your problems, your issues? Like a lot of times people got their own stuff going on. They don't want to hear about your stuff. But at least be considerate enough to think about that before you just, let me tell you, oh my God, this is going on. Oh my God, that's going on. Because you don't know what they got going on. You understand what I'm saying? And they might not never say nothing, but at least ask that, right? Give them that. Give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what? How your day going? Like, what's going on with you? I got something I want to talk about, but I want to know, are you in a good space for us to have this conversation? If not, we can talk about it another time, because I don't want to put my stuff off on you. And a lot of times, I don't know if people really realize they're doing that when they do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this right here. I know I talk fast sometimes. Let me slow it down a little bit. A lot of times, somebody could be telling you about their problems, and you got your own stuff going on, and you hear them, but you don't hear them. So, and I know for me, I've done that a lot of times, and I'm just more present than I ever was in my life, period. I'm just more present because I'm so aware of myself, and that I know that other people have things going on. And so when I listen, I really listen, like I'm present. And I'm more aware, and I listen to what they're not saying. And then and a good way to know if somebody is listening to what you're saying, ask them how they feel about it. Ask them, I ain't gonna say ask them to repeat it, but if they do repeat it, then you be like, you know what, you was listening to me. I gave somebody some advice one time, and they actually did what I said, and I was like, you did that for real? Because a lot of times I give advice, and I don't, look at here, I'm not the biggest person on taking my own advice, but I give the best advice. At least I think I do. I give the best advice, right? So when people actually take it and they do something with it, I'll be like, wow. So you listen, like that is awesome, because a lot of times I feel like I'm just talking to be talking. And it is what it is. Some people are gonna get stuff, some people are not. Either way, I'm okay with it. Like if I help one person every day, I'm fine with that. So I just know a lot of times people want somebody to listen to them. They want somebody to hear them. And so that's what I'm here for. I'm here to listen. Like I really am. I listen and I take it all in. And then I ask that person how they feel about it. And like, okay, so what are you going to do about it? Like, what's your plan? What's your step? Like, what's up? So I'm big on that, because I think a lot of times we listen, but we don't really hear. So that's just something that crossed my mind today. I wanted to share with you all. So that's all I got until next time. So think about that. And I also want to leave you with something. I had a little note here I want to leave you with. You can have more than you have, because you can be more than who you are. You can have more than you have, and you can be more than who you are. So think about that. What's your game plan? What do you want out of life? Who you want to be? What you want to do? Think about it. Till next time. Bye.